So former NBA player Paul Pierce, he's talking on his podcast about, we hear that term peace a lot, right? And let's get into that term because, they asked him about, can a woman bring, a man peace? Check out his response.
Because I like my peace, first of all.
What if a woman brings you that?
There's no such thing as that.
You don't think there's no such thing as a woman bringing man peace?
There's no such thing as somebody living with you on a day-to-day basis is bringing peace. It's always going to be something because you're going to have a bad day where I'll have a good day, and that's not going to be peaceful for me. I'm going to come home like, damn, baby, like I had a good... Something going to happen to where you going to hijack my emotions. So that's not peaceful. You feel me? Peace is peace. And peace is me by myself. I come home, I watch TV, I make my own food, I go to bed, I work out, I wake up at 5:30, I roll over in the bed, I lean this way, I fart, whatever I do, whatever, in my bed, that's peace. I'm cool, I can let loud snore, whatever. I ain't got nobody complaining about nothing.
Yeah, and
Now let's talk about that term peace because I hear guys saying that a lot online and maybe some women talk about that too, be his peace. Let me tell you something. No man can be a woman's peace. No woman can be a man's peace. Peace does not come from the outside. Because if peace came from the outside of you, then the moment that person leaves you, that peace would go with them. You understand what I'm saying? Peace comes from within. Inner peace. That's what they call it, inner peace. You can have so much peace by yourself because the peace is supposed to come within you, right? If you have turmoil within yourself, it don't matter what other person could. If that other person could calm your turmoil and bring you quote unquote peace, then the moment they leave, the peace goes with them. Now, what you should say is a woman, she come into my life and don't disturb my peace. She come into my life and isn't toxic. She come into my life and she ain't got 1,000 things going on and I'm in the midst of it that can disturb my peace. That's the thing about a person. The person that come into your life, will they disturb your peace or will they not disturb it? They can't bring it because the peace is supposed to be there, but a person can disturb it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the key. A man come into a woman's life, do he disturb your peace because you already got it? Or does he help elevate that peace because he don't bring peace, he don't bring no drama, no nothing to your life? You understand what I'm saying? Just like being happy. No person on the outside can make you happy. Right? If you are not happy, that's a within thing. That's not on the outside. Because people have said, even in marriages, I'm not happy, and they break the marriage. And then, okay, the husband is gone now. The wife is gone now. Well, I'm going to say more so the husband because men don't really talk like that. But the husband is gone. When he's gone, do you magically just get excited and oh, man, you feel like you're at the top of the mountain because they were the person that made you unhappy? When that person's gone, you hear so many women say, yes, I was unhappy in the marriage. Yes, I did a divorce, but I'm not really happy, with the situation. I'm really not. Because it was not the marriage. It was not even the husband. It is you. Peace, happiness, it comes from within. If you don't have peace with God, and your peace is attached to your happiness, that comes from God. And also how you living. Let me talk about that. If you're not living right, if you're not thinking right, you're not going to have peace. If you're not living right, you're not going to be happy. Let's call it what it is. I haven't really met one person that is living right, thinking right, and just doing what they're supposed to do. Tell me, oh, I don't have no peace in my life. Or I'm not, oh man, I'm just not happy. Like I ain't met one. But when a person's doing things they don't supposed to be doing, saying things they're not supposed to be saying, being around people they shouldn't be around, engaging in things they shouldn't be engaging in, usually those people always talk about happiness and their peace and all that. No. And you can't put on somebody else either. And I would say more so the ladies. You can't put it on no man that he gonna make you happy. Ain't no man can make you happy. Not a one. It can make you temporarily happy. Temporary. And I would say very, very temporary. But you can't put that on no man to make you happy. Happiness comes from in here. It's not on no man. And no woman can make you happy either. That comes from in here, fellas. No woman could bring you peace either. That peace come from in here. Only thing she can do is not disturb it. And maybe she can enhance it by just her, who she is. And that's great if she can enhance it by what she do on the outside. But peace, happiness come from within. So Paul Pierce is right. Not so much on the guys that, he just got peace within himself. He cool being by himself. He's happy with that. The only thing about that is, I always say that that the scriptures teach that it's not wise for man to be alone. That's why God created woman. Now, if he's happy with that, cool, but this is the issue. Paul Pierce is not young, and eventually he may run into an issue or not doing what he's supposed to do with his health or whatever. And, women have a way of getting on to us as men. And, statistically speaking, men live longer when they are married than when you are single. That's the statistics, right? You don't argue with me, argue with the statistics. So I'm happy that he's happy. Just get a woman that's similar to him. And man, it'll enhance what he already have. But yeah, never get in that trap about somebody bringing you peace, somebody making you happy. That's something nobody can't do. And they don't have